guys? It's Matt and Bob, Muck and Bob, just here to bring you the live updates and hopefully bring smiles to the people's faces.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically at a stand down day, Mark. I didn't trade. I didn't trade at all overnight. Nothing in Europe. I had two small trades this morning before the open, or I should say, contemporaneous with the open, because I get virtue numbers, so they help a little bit. Um, so that's all I did. I did a couple little tiny plays, and that's it. I'm kind of standing down. I've got big dental work being done today at 2 o'clock, so that'll keep me away. 2 hours today, not good. Market looks kind of crazy. I heard our buddy Coder Dan say that he's called out earlier that 832 or I'm sorry, 632 was a bridge too far for Nasdaq. And boy, he got some nice heat on that. Wrote it down to, I guess, hopefully read it down to 10,585. That's popping again. But we're just sitting here ahead of Powell today, and then big earnings tomorrow. So
I mean, I'm calling it. I think by the end of the day that we get to 325 on this SPY. Um, like I said yesterday, I'm long the SPY. Going it, I'm heading into Friday. I'm long. Um, you know, OTMs right now out of the money. But I think we're gonna try to take this top Bollinger Band out on the SPY about 324, 324.68. If we do that, I'll maybe be selling lightening up a little bit of load, but I think we're gonna get 324 today. Soon, probably by lunch, on my time, the West Coast. And then into close, I think we're going to try to go for 325.
you really think you're going to have that kind of move ahead of earnings here?
Yes.
You got a big day coming up tomorrow, pal.
Yep. I think I don't know, but I think someone knows something, and they're positioning themselves well. I think tomorrow is going to be a shocker of a very big outside update. But here,
What makes you say that, Mark? It's just a thought you have. I mean,
it's a thought I have. I might have heard something from a little birdie, but it's definitely been floated around the Muck Bear Inc. offices this week. Um, but what's been really banded around the office is the idea of that when we were going through the limit up, limit down days, that someone was putting on a massive SPOO short and gold long, and we think that's pretty true. We think he's kind of got out of the that it's now switched to a SPOO short, a long vol, and long gold trade, and we think there's another massive people who are tied to the administration that are against that, which are long SPOO, short vol, and short gold, and we're positioned here to either win. If the good guys win, we win with our out of the money. If the bad guys win, we've bought protection on the entire portfolio. So, I mean, either way, we're going to make money. We're going to lose a little bit, but I mean, it's just the price action the past 2 weeks has not made a lot of sense. It's been tagging, on the SPY 320, and every time it breaks down, it gets pulled down. The SPOOs has been tied to that 3200, and I think there's two massive, let's call them, it's like the Cowboys and the Patriots out there. Everyone hates them both, but one guy's a good guy, and the other one wants to see the market tank really, really badly, and the other one wants to see the market rally. Eventually, if you have two guys playing with it, someone has to win, right? So I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping to side with. Uh, I'm just hoping the Burr side wins, which is the Mnuchin and Treasury side, and they just rally this thing up to over 4,000. Um, I did float out in a conference call we had. I thought if if Congress gets their shit together, now listen, if Congress comes out and puts the $600 back and does like a $5,000 one-time payment to everyone, I said
Wait, that's everyone, or is that just people that are getting the money now?
people who are unlike you, Bob, just the people who got the money last time. You know, the people who don't live in fancy mansions with a freaking. Is that a jungle back behind you? It looks like a jungle. Like it looks like you're living in Medellin and telecommuting now. But people who don't have jungles in their backyard don't get money. But I said if they did that, I think you could see 6,000 on the spoos.
All right.
That's a lot of firepower for Robinhood traders. Think about that $5,000 one-time payment.
That's that'll keep a lot of Robinhood traders quite happy.
Um, I don't know. I watched the AMD numbers. I watched the Intel numbers. I'm I'm more of an. I mean, I love AMD and I love Intel, but I think AMD and Nvidia are way expensive right now. I mean, shit. That's me. There we go. Sorry, I hit the sleep button on my computer. Um, I think Intel's perfectly valued, if not undervalued right now. I think AMD and Nvidia are scare the crap out of me. But I like them as companies. I'm just not buying them right now. If anything, I'd be buying Intel in the semis. Big day tomorrow. What do you think's gonna happen tomorrow?
I don't know. I just I keep hearing this vague crap about Apple concerns. About 5G, more about sourcing. I mean, I think we talked. I guess maybe a little bit about this yesterday, but I think I trust that the report will come out quite well. They'll basically meet or beat expectations. But I suspect that the conference call is going to have a little lack of surety. But just a thought. I mean, I don't fucking
I mean,
know.
yeah. I feel like everything's a lack of surety now because no one really knows anything. But I feel like a lot of people were saying on the conference calls that I listened to that Q2 was the bottom, and things have been looking better. I mean, I can't stress that enough. I think things are a win. I mean, let's just going into the fourth quarter. We're either we're either screwed or we're not. I guess. I mean, I just don't know which more to do.
Well, I mean, I think Powell will again reiterate his statement that the financial fiscal side of things that Congress needs to act. That's quite clear. I think I mentioned yesterday that the whole Senate plan is there's no plan. I mean, there are a bunch of things that McConnell and the White House agreed to, but he doesn't even have. I'm hearing well, certainly a sizable portion of um, his caucus is not in support of this, and that's the people that aren't running.
Yeah.
The people that aren't running all want to be fiscal hawks, but
I
you
mean,
know, I,
I,
I don't think the scenario calls for that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that you can be a fiscal hawk when the Treasury and the Fed is telling you that, like, look, we need to get this done. And I even think businesses are telling you, like, hey, we need to get this done. We need to hire more people. Look, Boeing just laid off more people. Um, you know, not good things are coming from this. We either need to, you know, um, God, I hate this. I agree with Jim Cramer for once in my life that maybe we need to have one of those things where like whoever can get to a vaccine that works gets $1 billion.
$1 billion.
I mean, that's not really enough. I mean, $1 billion isn't anything compared to Pfizer or Johnson and Johnson, but I mean, something.
No.
Um, but I don't know. I mean, it just I see a path out of it, and it's more people just not being idiots, which in this day and age is really hard. I don't, just so hard. Um, oh, by the way,
Yeah, I mean, Congress is lost. They live in a bubble. They live in an absolute bubble. The federal government keeps paying them. They hang around lobbyists that still have money, and they live in little Idaho, in their own private Idaho. They have no idea. Now, mind you, the Senate was back home for 2 weeks. I'm sure, certainly, the people that are running for election are well aware of what the fuck is going on, because you got John Cornyn and Mitch McConnell both saying, "Hey, well, we need to, they need to come up with the fiscal money." But this you got a major fucking problem. First off, you have, you know, the House was supposed to leave basically on Friday. They're going to be here all next week.
how did they
Senate
get so
was,
much fucking time off?
well, it's an August recess. August recess. They got a campaign. That's the fact. And so the way it's structured is the Senate is supposed to be in town next week as well. So when I thought the bill was I thought the Senate was actually going to have a bill that they could pass that would go still into mid next week. I mean, I see this thing as potentially going out 2 weeks, which is a good thing, I think, for propping up the market, because I don't think the market's going to sell until such time as their plan comes forward. It's just a thought.
Well, here's a thought
It'll
for
be
you.
a sell the news event.
Here's a thought for you. The CEO of Kodak issued himself 400,000 shares on Monday. Oh, and what do you know? It spiked to $60 today.
Good to be the king.
It is good to be the king. That's a smart man right there. I don't know how he knew, but he profited, and good on him.
He
Um,
knew.
I like this from the from the Nigerians. The last in 3 hours into the day, the top equity volume leaders are AMD, B of A, KO, and Kodak. I get BA because they just fired a whole bunch of people, but I I don't know about this Davy day trade world anymore. I mean, I feel like I can just throw in random stocks and get someone to talk about it, and the stock goes to the moon. Um, I'm still long my airlines. They're kicking me a little bit in the nuts today. They're one of my only down stocks, but I like them. We rallied 45 cents yesterday, so naturally we dropped 40 cents today. That's kind of my life. Other than that, I mean, not much going on. I might be adding to my Singapore Airlines position if it gets under $2.50.
Yeah, they had their largest loss in history or something. Right? How much was it? 61 million or 61 billion? I forget what the number was.
For
I saw it
Singapore,
on FT, but it just,
let me hit up the old Google machine.
yeah, see, check the Google machine.
Their largest loss.
I don't know. Maybe I saw it this morning.
Yep, they posted a record loss of 1.12 billion in the first quarter, but
Couple of minutes.
that's Sing dollars, so I don't know what that translates into U.S. dollars to
Well,
decide. To be honest,
let's see. Let's see what it says in the Financial Times.
I mean, I like it. I mean, like I said, if when me and the Mrs. Muckbear decide to fly to Asia, we only fly Singapore Airlines.
Well, there you go.
I just think it's the people that ask me like what stocks to buy. I'm like, what do you buy the most? Buy that because every time you buy that, you make yourself money. I don't know other than getting all super complicated with books that that I have right here. Here's a book. It's called Leverage Trading. You know, got tons of books. So I got to give everyone a book. Um, but you know, if you're starting off, man, just buy stocks of stuff that you like, because then it doesn't really ever matter. You're gonna buy that stuff anyways, and now at least you own a little bit of it. But not like I don't know. Stock ownership used to be something. Now, for companies I really like, you know what the Mug Bear does? He goes and buys their debt because I mean that's true ownership. But a lot of people don't know how to do that, and don't start off buying debt of companies because it's not easy.
No, I sit. That's for advanced players.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, my portfolio, everything that was down yesterday is up. Apple's screaming on me up. My airlines and my wheat stocks are down. So yesterday they were the only things that were up. And let's see, 3M's up $1 today. Told you, Bob. Always buy it
Uh,
when it drops down, and then it will just grind its way back to where it is.
Unbelievable.
You know, I it was down over $8 yesterday. You think it should carry, right? Nope, up $1 today. It, it I don't know.
It's a great market. I heard Mr. Trump or President Trump talking about. He was saying how great the market is. Does he not understand the Federal Reserve? Does he not know how that works?
I mean, it's a great market when you have an unlimited money supply bidding, bidding at the bottom. Uh,
Homo.
I don't know. I mean, I can't say that I'm hurt by it. It's been good for me. It's also if I didn't do this, I don't know what I would do for the rest of my life. To be honest, I don't know. I don't have a law degree or anything, and it seems you have a law degree. You'd rather do this.
That's true. That's because I have a wife who still works.
I know. So do I. She makes a lot of money. She's a doctor. It's nice.
That's a good business. What type of medicine?
She runs. She teaches, and she runs her own. She's one of the head doctors of her own clinic. So,
What type of medicine?
physical therapy.
Ah,
So,
all right. Well, that's not. They're not going out of business.
nope.
No, doctors are busy. I'm going to see the dentist today. This son of a bitch.
What are you getting done? How many root canals?
It's unbelievable. It's been a process. I've been doing it for quite a while, but now at 57 years old, now I take fantastic care of my teeth. I pay attention to it now for the last 4 years. But
So now you trust the process. So you're like the Phillies now.
yeah, well, yeah, I grew up. Let's put it this way: I grew up finally.
No, there's nothing wrong about that.
Now,
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at everything. Everything seems to be trading in a range. I'm pulling up the SPUs right now. No, I still think we break to the upside. I still think we go higher here. I think we try to
yeah,
get.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, Buck. I'm planning to get long NQ. I want to get it. I want to get it somewhere in the range of about 1,600. Next time it's down there, I'm going to pick some up and give it a little ride. I'm just looking for 30 or 40 points. That's it. This is almost the akin. It's akin to passive investing at this.
I mean, it made a massive. It's made a couple massive head and shoulders. Just ping ping on this. Like I said, I think this. I think the spy tries to head to 3,300, and you know, I think we have more room to run. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if we can close up 50, 75 points, which I think we can. Um, and we're just gonna go from there.
Yep,
Um,
that sounds fair to me, Mark. I don't have much to add. I think we can talk tomorrow maybe about Jay Powell. Tomorrow, we start to Thursday and Friday get to be interesting days. I think in this market, and then I think we know a lot more Monday. But again, I think the one thing hanging over this market is what Congress is eventually going to do. I think they're going to throw a lot at this. You have a White House that's running for reelection. They need to get some. The last thing they need is for people to see that the economy is a piece of shit. They can't. You can't run for reelection when that's happening.
no.
Deleterious to voting.
Um, yep. I think tomorrow. I mean, we're also gonna be able to digest what the robot and the other tech moguls say to Congress. Um, and go from there. And at the end of the day, I think that's what everyone wants to look at.
All right, let's call it a day then, Mark.
But
Peace.